Hello, my name is Barbara Noguerol. I am a respiratory therapy student. Today, I'm going to explain for you a procedure that is called TRACH care. TRACH care should be done daily to avoid accumulation of secretions in the stomach area causing infections. We have to check if our patient needs to be suctioning before cleaning the area to avoid secretions coming out of the trachea after we clean the area. The possible hazards of these procedures are bleeding, trauma, and hypoxemia. The most important recommendation while doing track care is perform all the tests in the most aseptic way. Now that my procedure is already explained, I'm going to wash my hand and put my gloves on. After I wash my hand for 15 seconds, I put my gloves on. Then I have to verify my patient ID and explain the whole procedure to my patient. Then I'm gonna access the vital signs and breath sounds. After that, I'm gonna gather all the equipment that I'm gonna need for this performing. I'm gonna need the track care kit and a new tie in order to replace the old ones. Now, I'm gonna open the trachea kit in a aseptically way. I'm gonna open the stereophill without touching the inside part. Then I'm gonna put the sterile gloves out, the saline water, and the hydrogen peroxide. After this, I'm gonna empty the rest of the equipment in the sterile field without touching anything inside. Now, I'm gonna blend saline water and hydrogen peroxide in the biggest part of the kit. Then I'm gonna place only hydrogen peroxide in one of the other part and saline water in the other part of the kit. After this, I'm going to remove the old dress from my patient and I'm going to throw it away. Now, I have to put the sterile gloves on in a safety way. I'm gonna open the sterile gloves without touching anything inside. First, I'm going to put on my dominant hands in the gloves. Now, my other hand. After this, now that I have my set of gloves put on, I'm going to separate the gauze and I'm going to place one applicator in hydrogen peroxide and the other one in sterile water. Now, I'm going to take the inner cannula, holding the phalange. I'm going to take the inner cannula, I'm going to put the inner cannula in the mixtures of hydrogen peroxide and sterile water, and I'm going to take the scrub. I'm going to clean the inside part and the outside part of the inner cannula with my scrub. Now, I'm going to rinse it in sterile water and leave it in the sterile field for drying. After this, I'm going to take one applicator with hydrogen peroxide I'm gonna clean the posterior and the anterior part of the phalange with the applicator. I'm gonna take the other one with only sterile water. I'm gonna clean the posterior and the anterior part also with this applicator. Now I'm gonna take a sterile cotton in order to dry the stomach area. After this, I'm gonna place the inner cannula, ensuring that the trachea doesn't come out. So we have to hold the phalange in order to ensure the area. Now, I'm gonna replace the old ties with the new ones. Without taking out the old ones, I'm going to connect the new ones, holding the phalange. Very important to hold the track.
You have to remind me because I completely forgot this too.
After this, I'm going to take my sterile clothes out. I'm going to reassess my patient again. So I'm gonna auscultate my patient in order to get the breath sounds. I'm gonna reassess also the vital signs. And I have to throw everything away. Now that my procedure is complete, I'm gonna take my gloves off and I'm gonna wash my hand for 15 seconds. After this, I'm gonna ask my patient if my patient has any question or if my patient needs something else from me. So doing this completely, I'm gonna record in my chart the whole procedures with the vital signs, breath sounds, and everything. So that's my explanation of track care for you today. So my name is Barbara Noguerol. I am a respiratory therapist student. Thank you for your attention. Vamos a